getting ready to go back to an anchorage that we were at a couple weeks ago because we need to upload an episode and have some computer time. It's nice to be back to work. My job is to stay ahead of our footage, finding kind of like the good clips.
If we take longer than a week to edit 2 episodes, the whole house of cards starts to crumble. Laundry day?
Laundry day. Man, I love these rainy days.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, bud.
Previously on Project Atticus.
After spending 3 years refitting our fixer-upper sailboat, we left the United States with only $2,000 and the goal of working while we cruised. We made it as far as Isla Mujeres, Mexico, before we ran out of money and had to find work. For the next year, we did freelance boat repair jobs until we saved up enough cash to cast the lines and sail south to explore the Western Caribbean.
Since the outbreak of the coronavirus, we've been adhering to a strict lockdown in Bocas del Toro, Panama. Recently, we've received permission to leave civilization behind and travel to more remote regions of the archipelago. There.
Got a bottle of wine. All right. Yeah, after a day spent in the water, this is something fun to look forward to. I love that sound.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Cheers, bud.
Have a good day.
To all the fish.
To all the fish. On there, bud?
Well, I'm pulling up the anchor and it's a little bit muddy, so I've got my "this is gonna get messy" shirt on.
Your white shirt's the gonna get messy shirt?
Yeah, this is just like...
It's getting old.
It's getting old and tattered, and it's always been too big.
You look good in your floppy hat.
Thank you. It's so hot out here. I'm just like, I need a personal umbrella. It's really pretty and it makes me, God, sad to leave this anchorage.
Well, then why are we leaving?
Well, we're getting ready to go back to an anchorage that we were at a couple weeks ago because we need to upload an episode and have some computer time. So the anchorage that we're heading to is still remote. There's a cell phone tower somewhat close to it, so we can still be far away from town but get internet coverage. Feel like coming back home?
Yeah, it does actually. I like this spot a lot.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Well, we just dropped the hook and we were pleasantly surprised because behind us is a boat called Tangaroa. They're getting ready to do some remote exploring of the archipelago as well. So they're actually going to drop the hook right next to us and we're going to hang out for maybe the night. So that'll be fun to have some friends. Jordan's going to kind of put Atticus back together again, but I'm going to hop on the computer and get to work.
Sunshade is up, boat is cooling down. Beautiful day here in our little anchorage. And if we look up forward, we can see the reason that we came to this anchorage in the first place, the cell towers from Bocas Town. And they're probably a good 8 miles away, so quite a ways, but you can see we've got good line of sight with them. And Desiree is in the cave working away. How is it, buddy?
It's nice to be back to work. Yeah, basically we had some fun over the last couple of days, so my job is to stay ahead of our footage by putting it all on the computer and going through and finding kind of like the good clips, and then I put it on a timeline, and then Jordan will come in tomorrow and edit up a nice episode. It usually takes me about a day to assemble all the footage we need for an episode.
It's like 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
Well, that's enough talking. Get back to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that footage on my desk by first thing in the morning tomorrow.
Very cute. Make me a sandwich.
Okay.
Welcome! Man, you guys look good for being cruisers. You're like Fabio and what's a really neat, like pretty skinny model?
Who wants a cold beer?
Oh my gosh.
I'll have one.
Ready for me yet, bud?
Just about. I just need to polish it up a little bit and then we can watch it. It's Wednesday, and so I'm hoping to get this done today. That way I'll have Thursday and Friday to try and finish up the next episode.
Which we still have to film.
Which we're filming right now. Speed is actually really important with editing. We go out and create content for about a week, and then we find internet somewhere and spend a week editing. That works if we really stick to the schedule. If we take longer than a week to edit 2 episodes, then we have less than a week to film the next 2 episodes, and the whole house of cards starts to crumble. And so I've come up with a couple of different hacks here. I got this gaming keyboard. These are what they call macro keys. And so when I hit one of those, a whole progression of keystrokes will occur. The other big trick is this gaming mouse. It's got 12 buttons, and I've programmed all of them. As a YouTuber, I need cheap but very powerful video editing equipment. And people out there that need that same stuff are gamers, because they're generally 12 years old playing these video games that need this insane amount of processing power. This is a laptop specifically designed for gaming. And so it's an MSI, but it's an aftermarket MSI. So I actually bought it from a company called Computer Upgrade Kings. They take cheap laptops, they upgrade the heck out of these things. And so it's pretty much, from what I found, the absolute cheapest way to get a really powerful machine. Because we're trying to film ourselves doing things, it needs to not take very much time. So sort of like with editing, speed is actually totally key to quality. If it takes 10 minutes to film yourself doing something that should take you 30 seconds, then you're never going to create a whole episode. This whole contraption allows us to film looking at stuff. We can film ourselves. If I want to actually do something with my hands and film it, then I can take this off of the mount. And it's got a little bite mount, so I can do stuff. Look around. And then say I want to get kind of a wide angle shot of me doing something. It's already on this Joby, and so I can just set it down here, for instance, and then walk over that way and film myself doing something, and then come back, grab it, do a vlog shot talking about it.
And then we've also got our bag of rice in there for...
That's a great point. We've actually just started keeping this in the camera locker because the GoPro lens starts to fog up. We'll take the lens off, take the battery out, and let it sit in this bag of rice a lot of the time. This thing is freaking amazing. Atticus is kind of a cave, so we do kind of use this a lot in Atticus. We have a whole bag of microfiber cloths. For the first year of making videos, I feel like our videos were always a little hazy because the lenses weren't ever really clean. Not to mention these epic, they're basically reusable Ziplocs. They're silicone, and so they're airtight, watertight. The lifestyle in this scenario presents really unique challenges, and those challenges, you know, can be overcome with kind of unique solutions. Laundry day?
Laundry day. Man, I love these rainy days. It like really cools down. I love the sound of the rain on the sunshade. And then I get some cleaning done, myself included. It's awesome. I clog the scupper. We get a lot of fresh water just kind of trapped here.
Yeah.
So then I put some of that water in our little collapsible bucket here. Added my laundry soap. Mm-hmm. And then I just, you know, beat the clothes. What you doing, bud?
There's just this like giant school of small fish,
Yeah?
and I've like become their leader.
You're Snow White.
I'm Snow White.
Whoa! Very graceful free dive.
Alright, thanks for watching the episode. We wanted to take a quick second to thank some of our newest patrons.
So first off, we wanted to start off with our bosun level patrons. So we've got Robert Mills, Thomas Rafferty, and Ann Aberdeen.
And next for our Yachtmaster patrons, we've got Luke Cloran, Martha Washing,
Jan Sagers, and Sarah Zendenis.
and finally for our deckhand level patrons, Beatty and Colin, McDaniel Cave, Hiram May, Bruce Cross, Jennifer Schwartz, Albert and Elizabeth Sains, Seth Richards, Philip Miller, Colby Ramey, Trey Sturgis,
Roy Pace, Gail Walker, Mateo Di Martino, Patrick Gallagher, Nathan S., Adrian Pineda, Philip S., Scott C. Wise, and Ryan Smith.
So thank you guys so much for your support. Without you guys, we would definitely not be able to put so much time, love, and energy into these videos. And other than that, we will catch you guys next Thursday.